Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So we're at Maple Grove Dragway for the YouTube call out. Got the truck warming up. There's been a lot of people checking it out. There is definitely some shit here. Seen a lot of McLarens, Corvettes, all kinds of different shit. So we'll see how tech goes. That's my big concern. I hope to at least make a pass, but who knows? I think they're going to be a little more stringent than Cecil County, but if not, we'll enjoy the sights and sounds. So I'll get with you guys a little bit, and hopefully we have a good day, and hopefully we get some racing in. Pull them on up. So in the tech line, I got a chance to speak to Mr. Greg A. Talked about the trucks, and he was warning me about my valve stems. I don't have bolt-in valve stems. He's saying, you know, really, to be right, that's a requirement. So I kind of got a little worried in the tech line. Everybody else is popping their hoods. They're looking at helmets. The guy came over. We had a little conversation about the Amish.
My neighbor's Amish.
And he put rope numbers on the truck. So yeah, that was pretty exciting. But yeah, no issues in tech, so I'm thinking we'll at least get one pass. That'll probably be it. I got Bob here filming it, so if it's shaky, you can bother him about it. But yeah, let's let it rip.
Not a word.
Yeah, me neither. Are you good to go then?
Yeah.
Why don't you jump in this lane and I'll run you first pass.
That sounds good to me. That means I got to turn it all the way up. I'm half tempted to turn it all the way up and racing Greg, put on a show, but we're gonna go with the Tune 4. We know it works. We know it does, you know, we know it works.
First with 10. Getting there first with 1045 at 130.
Greg said something's going on with his transfer case. He said it almost felt like he was in two-wheel drive or something, but he red lit, so I got that no matter what. So sorry, Greg. Mr. Greg had some issues with his truck, but he did red lit, so that one goes to me anyway. Now it's all in good fun. He thinks he's got something going on. He's not sure, but I'm sure you'll hear about that from him. So if we look at the past, we had a 1.5 60 foot, which isn't bad, and we ran a 10.45 at 130. So our trap speed is where it's supposed to be. Everything was good. Definitely felt like it spun a little bit, but I had to go right through the water. There's really no way around the water box like at Cecil. So I'm going to check the data, maybe make some shift adjustments, and we'll move on from there. They haven't said anything yet, so let's keep rolling with it.
It was close. 1076, 1058.
All right, so made another pass, came back to the pits.
Why did you stay?
Something just didn't feel right, so I started looking around. We got fluid coming out of the
Prospect.
the vent on the transmission, so clean that all up. I wrapped a rag around it. We actually pulled the cover here so I could get to it and put a rag on it, zip tied it, so hopefully we don't get fluid all over the track or the truck or anything. Also, the transmission cooler was not kicking on, and it had like a short or whatever. I thought it was just a loose wire. Here the fuse is all melted to shit, so got pulled the relay out and put another fuse in there. This is a 30, put a 25 back in it. So we let the transmission cool down a good bit. We're gonna let the truck sit for a minute and cool down. But that time we ran a 1058 at 131. Our 60 foot was still not bad. It was 160, but somewhere we're a little slower, so we're gonna check the tire pressure, and I don't know if something, you know, maybe slipping in the trans or what, but definitely gonna use the CTS2 to record the transmission this time. I had not done that the last couple passes.
Tom in the left lane. Cranks out of 1079.
Thanks, sir. 1079 and 129. It spun like a motherfucker. Not our best pass. 1079 at 129. Our trap speed's still there. 1860 foot. It felt like it spun all forward. It felt like it got sideways a little bit. I just lowered the air pressure, so maybe I left with too much boost. I don't know. We're gonna let things cool down a little bit and keep having at it. Loaded up. The last pass didn't go as I would have hoped. I think we might have something going on transmission wise, I'm not sure, but rather than tear the truck up, I figure pull the pan, take a look and see what's going on. It just seemed like I took off and it revved to the moon, so I don't know what's going on. It's late. We had a couple good passes early on, and then things got a little wonky, so met a lot of people. Definitely a cool event. Definitely a good time. Very glad I came out. So yeah, hopefully we get this thing sorted out and we can get some even faster passes in. I still have yet to run it on tune 5 with it sorted out with the transmission tuning. So once we take a look at it, we'll try and get back to the track. Hopefully we don't have to pull that thing. All right guys, so that was the YouTube call out at Maple Grove. Good time. I definitely met a lot of you guys who watched the videos. Definitely saw a lot of people looking at the truck, and I think a lot of people were surprised at the truck. Somebody had told me that anytime it would go down the the track, a bunch of people kind of like, what the, they didn't get it. They didn't, it just looks like a truck with a hole in the hood. But anyhow, but yeah, met a lot of nice people. Everybody was awesome to talk to. So that was awesome. Made a couple good passes. Had the opportunity to drag race Greg A. Unfortunately, he broke. Yeah, that would have been a really good race, I think. So hopefully that happens again and we get a good race between the two of us. But got to talk to him for a little bit. Seems like a pretty chill dude. But yeah, it was just a good day all in all, except for the end. So the last pass there, the truck took off. It seemed like when it went to shift to second, that it kind of went to like neutral, and then when I was going down the track I tried to get back in it and like it didn't want to go and couldn't really figure out So I don't know what's going on with it. And honestly, when I was at the track, I was thinking, hey, we probably got some clutches burn up or something like that. But the more I think about it, maybe we have a band adjustment issue. So maybe we just need to adjust the second gear band and we'll be all right. So we're not going to do it tonight, but I'll drop the pan, take a look under there, check the fluid out, and just make sure everything's okay. So hopefully we can keep this whole track thing going. Today was a good day, but this has been a great week. We took the truck from a 10.6 to a 10.5 to a 10.4 to a 10.3. On the verge of a 10.2. So I am ecstatic with how the truck has performed. Like I said, we had some transmission issues, and we had some transmission tuning issues. Like the pass I ran, I think at 10.7. When I got back and I looked at the data, it didn't look like when I adjusted, what was it, the 1-2 shift I adjusted? Well, I adjusted some, yeah, 1-2 shift, I adjusted that down. Well, I didn't move the converter lockup down, and then the unlock for the converter was, well, anyway, it didn't lock the converter when it should have, so our pass was a lot slower. We weren't getting the power to the ground. So we'll figure out what's wrong with the truck and get back out there. My plan is to definitely keep doing what we've been doing. I don't know that it's going to be every Wednesday and Friday, because then we're definitely going to break something. But I just want to keep running the truck and see where we can get to before the bad weather sets in. So like I said, it was nice meeting all you guys. I hope to do more things like this in the future, especially now that the truck seems to be ironed out. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Get out in your garage, get the wrenching on your truck.